afternoon.
Good afternoon. How are
Good
you, ma'am?
afternoon. I'm doing fine. Thank you. How are you doing?
I'm doing great. Thank
Good.
you for asking.
Welcome. Well, should I call you Mohammed or should I call you Danish?
Danish.
Danish. Okay,
Yeah,
Danish. Right?
yeah.
Okay. All right, good. So where are you from, Danish?
I am from Jharkhand,
Jharkhand. Okay.
Ranchi.
Ranchi. Yes, I know. So you have been living there. How long have you been living there?
Where in Jharkhand?
Jharkhand, yes. Presently,
Uh,
you are based out of Jharkhand, is what
I'm
I'm.
from Jharkhand, yeah, but right now I'm in Qatar. I'm calling from Qatar.
Oh, okay. All right. Well, nice. So your family is back in Jharkhand, is what I
Yeah, my
understand.
family is there.
Okay, all right. So Danish, a little bit about me as well. I'm from Mumbai. Have you heard of this city? I'm sure you have.
Yeah, I have been to also.
Oh, great. All right. So I'm from Mumbai. Though I was not born in Mumbai, I was born in a small town in North Bengal. When I was 1 year old, my parents came back to Mumbai. They were already living in Mumbai by then, and I completed my schooling, education, everything in Mumbai. I presently teach. I have been teaching for over 12 years now.
Yeah.
I started off teaching at the undergraduate level, then moved on to teaching postgraduate students. So teaching is
Uh,
what I do primarily.
so right now you are in Mumbai.
Yes, I'm in Mumbai. What is the time difference between Qatar and
India is ahead 2 and 30 minutes. 2 hours and 30 minutes.
yes, we are ahead.
It is there 10:30, 10 past 30. Yeah.
Right. Nice. So, how often do you visit your family here in Jharkhand?
Uh, Last in 2019 I went there, but right now I'm planning to go next time.
Okay. Yes, in between the 2 years just went by
And
in pandemic.
yeah,
It is
yeah.
possible. Right. And how is the situation in Qatar, in your at least in your area?
These days situation is really very good.
Okay, it's much under control.
Yeah, it's too much under control.
Good. Good to know.
Yeah.
But were the cases rising earlier?
Yeah, it was rising earlier rapidly.
Okay.
Everybody was in panic in 2020, I guess.
Right. Yes.
Yeah,
When
20
the
and
yes, the
uh,
pandemic had
uh,
just started in April.
yeah, but right now situation are good.
And what about vaccination? Majority of the people are
Majority
vaccinated.
of the people are vaccinated with 3 doses with
Okay,
the booster
the
dose.
booster as well. Oh, great.
Booster as well. Yeah, I have also
Great.
taken booster last week.
Good, good. Yes, we are also pacing up actually our efforts on providing booster dose because as far as the two vaccination two doses are concerned of the vaccination, that is complete more or less for because India has a huge population, you already know, so it's
Yeah,
little
yeah. It's
difficult
difficult to. Yeah,
to cover uh, a
yeah,
population as big as this, as large as
yeah,
this. But
yeah,
yeah, we are also coming up with the booster dose. Many of us, especially people who are working in the corporate sector, have taken a booster dose because the company has made it mandatory for them. So
yeah. And what about you?
no, I'm yet to take. I'll be traveling very soon, so I don't want to take a booster dose now because I've heard it really kind of. I don't know. I mean, many of us, many of the people who have taken a booster dose said that they have had severe after effects in terms of maybe fever and kind of um,
But according to me, as I observed, those people who are going to take vaccine or booster, if they are thinking before taking the medicine too much, like they are only getting any symptoms, fever,
okay. So
and yeah. But according to me, when I was going to take my first, I was calm. I was patient that it's not going to harm me anything. That it did not harm me, and after this booster, I was okay. Like it's a normal. They will only pinch me a needle here, and
right,
after that,
right,
it will be okay.
absolutely. See,
Yeah.
what I
So
meant
it
was that
psychological plays a very
psychology.
vital role.
Absolutely, it prepares
Yeah.
you. It prepares your body also
Yeah.
to from prepares your body to
Yeah.
adapt to a foreign object or something. All right, no, what I meant was that
Yeah.
many people have got they were not scared of taking the booster dose. They took the booster dose, but then many of my acquaintances have had after effects in terms of
Yeah.
feeling feverish or having body aches, which they had in the first dose, not
Yeah.
even in the after taking the second dose. So I
Yeah.
was thinking,
After yeah, end of the day, like everybody has a different body.
body
Like,
mechanism.
yeah, so it can be both them.
Yes. But yes, at the end of it, everyone is very accepting. They have faith in the government also, and in the fact that this booster dose will only boost our immunity. So we are going to take it, no doubt about it. And because I think we have to live with the virus also for a while. So it's
Yeah,
better to.
as I read on my prescriptions, like doses paper, there were written the same thing. Like it is a booster, but the content of the vaccines, it was, I think, same, like first, second, and third.
Yes.
But it is called like booster.
Is it? Okay. That I do not know. Since you said you have checked, so maybe.
Yeah,
Yes. See, could be. Yes, there is a high likelihood that the contents could be the same. The point here is to
yeah,
give the vaccine to a person who is likely to get affected without the vaccine, to give the vaccine after within specific time periods.
time. Yeah,
That
yeah,
is important. So maybe
yeah,
the contents are the same, just that the body may have used up the entire vaccine, the first
yeah,
vaccine, second vaccine. So now again, it's more like
yeah. I took it after
effective.
6 months of
Hmm.
completion of my second dose.
Yes, yes. I think that is what is sort of not mandatory, but that is what even we are told, to keep a gap of six
Yeah,
months from the last time you took the
yeah,
second dose.
yeah,
Right. So it's more like a precaution. It's not really a cure.
yeah, yeah. It's more like a precaution.
So are you all required to, I'm sure you all are required to wear masks when you all are going out in perhaps in crowded places also.
I guess last week circulation came that we are not allowed to, like we are not mandatory to wear masks
Oh, okay.
open area, but yeah,
Yes,
definitely we'll have to wear masks in office and masks and mall,
yes.
like
It
gathered
makes
area.
sense.
Yeah,
Makes sense because if it's an open area where, or you are visiting a place at a time where you know there will not be much crowd, then it makes sense not to wear a mask. That's okay because people do have respiratory issues if they wear a mask, they walk, all that, right?
yes, yes,
So,
yeah.
good. Okay. So, Danish, how many sessions have you completed on Clapingo so far?
I think I have completed 10th. I guess it will be my 11th session here.
Okay. And how are you finding the sessions? Are you getting any utility out of them?
Yeah, in my first session, I found it is very good for improving our language.
Yes. So, how often
It
do you
is
get to
helping me.
speak in English normally?
Normally in my office, like I am in finance department, I am working there with four other guys.
So, one is from India, one
Now
is
it's
from
yeah,
Egypt, and you are
and one is from Pakistan, and I am from also India.
okay.
So basically, we two us from India and one from Pakistan and one from Egypt. So we
Mhm.
cannot talk from Egyptian in Hindi. So I talk with him in English.
Okay.
And in my office I talk, and when I am here in my home, so I talk mostly in Hindi, and whenever I go out, so I talk in English.
Okay. That's nice
Yeah,
that you are exposed to as well as you're using multiple languages because that's also a skill. You know, that
yeah,
one.
sometimes it makes me in problem, like sometimes I mix up with Hindi and English and Arabic and English.
Okay. That's okay. That is
Yeah,
quite common when you speak two languages simultaneously. I mean, not simultaneously, but very often, frequently, right? So,
yeah,
I've not been to Qatar. In fact, I've not been to Dubai also. But my father has been to Qatar many times before, and he has stayed there. So, what do you like about the place, the city? What do you like about the city, Qatar? Or do you like it at all?
yeah, I like it at all. I can
Okay.
say yeah, oh,
Okay. There are quite a few Indians because as compared to Dubai, I think Qatar has fewer or a lesser population of Indians as compared to
yeah,
Dubai.
Qatar has only 3 million populations, but here people are from different countries as well.
I see. Okay. It's more cosmopolitan, perhaps.
Yeah,
Okay. Good. All right. So as of now, are you working you do you need to go to office or are you working from home primarily?
no, I'm now working from office.
You're working from office. Okay.
Yeah,
Earlier you had to work from home.
sorry.
Earlier you had to
Earlier,
work
yeah,
from home.
earlier I was to do
Okay.
work
So So if I may ask you, how do you compare the two? Which one do you like the most, or more rather, working from home or working from office, or maybe a hybrid, a combination of the two, given a choice?
For me, I would say working from office, it is good for me. But people say like working from home is a good, like you don't have to work all the time. You can do your work at home also, like any additional work apart from the office work. So, but for me, I like to be in office
Okay.
and work from there.
In fact, Danish, sometimes it is just the reverse. When you are at work, at least you have a fixed time during which you are required to be at work and do the work. And then once you're
Yeah,
out of the office, you may not get so many calls and all that.
yeah,
But when you're working from home, because everyone knows you're working from home, you are
yeah.
saving time in terms of not commuting to the workplace. You may have to be open to receiving calls
Mm,
any time of the day. So actually, you end up
yeah,
working more.
and yeah. And as if you are working from home, like you cannot sit in a one place and do your work. You have to go here and there. By that you can miss your important work or important email or
Could be
important
distracting
calls.
also.
It's very destructive.
One big benefit, if you ask me, in my case, because we recently, the schools, and because I'm a lecturer, associate professor, so
Yeah,
in our field, of course, if you ask me, we have been completely, virtually teaching. We have been using the online platform all through the last 2 years. The
yeah,
colleges had not opened up. So if you ask me, the biggest benefit is that for me, I did not have to commute to my workplace because it is very far from my home.
yeah, this the
So yes, so though it's convenient to commute because I live in a city which where you get everything, but I saved a
yeah,
lot of my time and energy by not
yeah,
commuting, not having to commute to my workplace. But then
yeah, it's
again, but luckily for me, we have fixed timings. We don't have to do overtime. The lecture
yeah,
timings are fixed.
yeah, lecture timings. And the student, if students are there, then you will have to present there.
Yes,
Otherwise
correct.
there is no
But
make
then there are
sense
no
to present.
right.
Yeah,
The only thing is that sometimes because we cannot sit face to face with each other, the interactions are limited. There may be
yeah,
internet issues. You may be
yeah,
signed out, and I'm still giving a lecture. That connection is not there, or
yeah,
vice versa.
yeah.
So that is there. But I think that's okay. Without technology, I don't think we would be able to function. So we should be thankful to it also, right? Yeah.
Yeah, we
Are you
should
able
put
to hear me?
thankful. Yeah, right.
Yes. All right.
Yeah, no,
So
it's okay.
Danish, how does your day, normal day look like? Like you go to work and then what do you do in your free time?
In my free time, after my office, I read some books and watch movies, and mostly on
What?
my phone. And
Okay.
sometimes I call my parents and my friends and I talk with them.
Okay. What kind of books do you like reading?
I'm reading these days only self-development books.
Self. Okay.
Yeah.
You like these self-development and self-motivation kind of books?
Yeah, because I'm a new reader of books. So before I was not reading any kind of book. So I thought let it started with the help,
A simple.
self-development book. So I'm reading this book.
Good. And what kind of movies do you like watching?
Also, I didn't used to like watching movies too much, but I have started because of the language. So I have started watching the first Hollywood movie. This what is called?
Did you watch it recently?
Yeah, I'm watching recently.
Okay. You watched it recently, right?
Yeah,
Okay, all right. It's okay if you cannot
yeah.
recall the name. But what kind of movies do you like watching? I mean, is it
I
what is
like.
the genre?
Yeah, my genre is there should be some thriller, suspense, murder, mystery, this
Oh,
type of.
okay.
Yeah,
Nice. Yes, I too
I
like
don't. Yeah, I
good
don't like
thriller movies.
comedy movie at all.
At all. Okay.
Yeah,
All right. So that's okay. I mean, I'm fond of a good suspense. It should be well made. It should not. That is the only
yeah,
criteria I look for in a good movie.
yeah,
It should be well made.